Hi guys, Maxine here with Tink and I Treasures. Welcome back to my studio. Today we're going to have a play with making some ephemera for our journals using junk mail. I don't like calling my journals junk journals because there's very little junk in the journals I make, but we could make ephemera out of junk. Junk mail, that is. So anyway, here is a sample of what we're going to be making, and see, it's an envelope, it came in the mail, and I have decorated or collaged one part of it, and the other part is the envelope. And I have made journaling cards to go on it. So how this works is this goes on to a page in your journal, like so. Okay? And then these slide in. Oh, those go on the other side. These slide in, like so. And open it up, and on the other side, these little cards. So you can make, you can make all of them little cards like this, or you can make both of them a bigger card like this, or really anything you want. Okay, so this one, okay. Well, we will, anyway, that's how it works. That's what it's going to look like. So let's begin. And we start with some junk mail. So, that's a good one. Not that any of them aren't useful. So basically you want to decide how you're going to, I'm just gonna seal this up. So let's just get this ready. So I'm going to put some glue stick on there and get that sealed up. There's my thingy. There you are. Oops. Okay. So get that all sealed up. And let's go ahead and fold this over like it's going to be. Like this. Thank you. There. Oops. Get that folded in the middle. I guess it doesn't have to be exact. You don't see the two sides together. So, okay, there we go. Now, we just have some fun decorating it. So I'm going to get out my tear ruler and get some things going here that will work. So let's see, I want that about there. I do this? Okay. All right. Take that off. So, I want that to be like that. And put it that length. Right. And I'm going to ink up the edges. You don't have to, of course. I'm using kind of a combination of my two favorites, Vintage Photo and Crushed Espresso. What is it? Ground Espresso. So those are my two favorites, and I'm kind of doing a combination of both. Okay, so I think I'm going to ink up the edge of this first. The other one I did this afterwards, and I don't think wasn't quite what I would have liked. So I think maybe try and do this first and see how that looks. We want to get both sides. I don't know. I think my pads are running out. What do you think? I think they're running out. That's Ground Espresso, and that should be a whole lot darker than it is. So, okay. Thank you. All right, so let's get this on here. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for joining me today. I get so caught up in my happy place, which, if you've watched before, you know that my happy place is my craft table and paper in front of me and listening to an audiobook. That's my happy place. So sometimes it's hard for me to turn off the book and turn on the video. Because there's only so many hours in the day, right? And so many hours that I can actually spend in my happy place. And Well, we all need that happy place, don't we? Whatever it might be for you. We all need that happy place. So this is where you can decide, you know, do you want that window to show or not? Do you want to make allowances for this window? I think I'm just going to cover it this time. In the past, I made another one that it is actually in a journal, and I had it on my desk to show you guys. And I'm not sure where I have put it. Looks like I missed a corner here. Okay, so let's see if I can. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is a finished journal. And see if we can find it. Oh, there it is. So here's one I made, and it's got the two little journaling cards, but I left the envelope, or the window in the envelope, see? And when you remove it, there's something else I put inside that's going to show, but then when you put your journaling card back in, so it could go either way. You could slip it underneath and that would always show, or you can slip it in between and have this show, right? And turn this over. Here's the other side with the long journaling card, right? So anyway, that's the first one I made. I love how this journal came out. Isn't that pretty? I just love it. Anyway, never mind. I'm gonna slip that just back over the top of it. Tuck that away. That one's making its way to my Etsy shop. It seems to be a long journey for these guys to make it to the shop. Anyway, so there we are. So we have a base there anyway. Okay. Now we want to decorate and see how we want to decorate. I have some pieces here. I'm working on a journal right now that these pieces are going to go into. It's two pieces there. So I kind of like that. Let's see, what else do we have? I like that one. Okay, so we are going to make this one up. I don't know. I think those are getting old. Very distressing. walnut. I don't have espresso in these little ones, but I do have the walnut. Well, let's see how this is going to go. This is going to be any better. I just don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I like my inking to be dark, you know. Other times not. And of course I have other colors that I use on occasion. If I want, I don't know, if the overall look of the journal is more fresh, I'll use another color that kind of goes with, you know, the paper, whether it's blue or green or something like that. And if the journal is more vintage looking, then of course I go with the vintage photo or the ground espresso. And a lot of times I like my inking to be dark. I don't know. Noticeable. Okay. So there's that. What else do we have here? I got these two baskets that's just been floating around on my desk for an age. And see what we can find. Like that. Oh. Yeah, see? Like that. Let's see. I like how that inked up. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? What else do we have here? We got a butterfly. We got a number. The birds are going to be too big. That flower's too big. Let's see. That's something. Oh, I like these. Those are too big though. Unless I go this way with them. You could always do that, couldn't you? Right? Do that. I don't want hearts. Hearts are not right. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh, come on. This little one I made. I don't know. That might be... Do we want to cut that down some more, I wonder? I mean, I just kind of quickly... It's not even a kiss cut, really. It's just kind of a outline cut. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I want to take down this white. Of course, we're going to ink it too, which will help, but it's kind of a big area, you know what I mean? So, I can't see. Yeah, so as much as I like to connect with all of you, and thank you so much for your comments. I really appreciate them. And I do see them. I do read them. I reply back somehow, you know. Well, at least I acknowledge that I have seen it. Which is, you know, sometimes you send a comment and it's like it goes into a black hole, you know. You never get any kind of response, even a little smiley face, you know. So I always try to acknowledge that, yes, I have received it and I do appreciate it, even if, you know, it doesn't require a comment. Okay, let's see how that's going to look. Okay, so we just going to ink in here to knock down the white. Inking around the sides of something like this is a little, you know, can be a little tricky to ink something like this. Of course, now, I don't know, does that look vintage or does that look dirty? I'm not sure. Let's see, cut this one out. This one I made, I just used a couple of my stamps and stamped some things on coffee dyed paper. There's that. And I don't know, which number do you think we should use? I kind of like the oval one just because it's different, you know what I mean? The shape. But let's just see how things are looking here. Okay, so we got our butterfly and we got our flower, and we have this. Oh, I didn't ink that, did I? Okay. I hope I'm in frame. I got kind of close today. And that's one of those things where, you know, I get too close and you can't see, you know, I get too far away and you can't see what I'm doing, too close, and it's not all in frame. So I'm not sure if that one's going to work. Let's see. So, I want that one. Like that. Yeah, that one's just not working, is it? Or do we want this one? Well, I guess either one would work, wouldn't they? It's really hard for me to tell. Oh, God. I'm going to have to get some kind of different holder for the camera, because I can't even tell if I'm in frame. Sorry about that. The holder is just right over where I am, and oh God, I can't tell. This is kind of a long piece too, so okay. So there we are. I don't know, what do you think? Do you like this number or this number? It's not the number, it's the shape. Well, I suppose it. Maybe up there. Oh, golly. It's not rocket science. Just do it. It's paper. Okay. Stick that down. Get that stuck down. Get this one stuck down. Fingers are stuck down. My fingers are wanting to get stuck down right now. There we go. And this one up here. That, like this. That's what's nice about the glue stick. You do have some room to play around. Wiggle room to reposition. I find that it works pretty good. Get things coated well, and it's a good quality glue stick, then I have not had a instance where it failed. So yeah, what do you think? Yeah, I don't know if this whole thing is there we go, going that way. Oh, yeah, I don't think this whole thing is in frame. It might be too big. All right, so there's one side, and let's take a look at the other side here. Now, what do we want to do? Of course, we have this guy we could still use. And no, that doesn't work. Things like this we could, well, let me think here. Yeah, you can cover up a multitude of issues with a little bit of ink, especially if you haven't quite cut something out, you know, perfectly. A little bit of ink and it all just goes away. Too bad all problems can't be solved with a little ink, huh? Okay, so we could do something like this and wrap it around. So that is a possibility. I like that one. And we got some more of this stuff. Ooh, here's some sentiments. Oh, I like this. hard to know which one to use. Okay, go in there, ink that up. All right, now, do we want to cut this one down some more? What do you think? Oh, I don't know. Let's just see about knocking down the white a little bit. And then take the darker, go around the edge. Okay. All right, onward. Oh, do we want a butterfly, or is that a little bit too much, huh? I don't know. I don't suppose you could have too many butterflies, can you? Is that a thing? Make too many butterflies? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know about that. I have cut these down. These are from Tim Holtz, and some of these are quite large, but you know, you can cut them down. Oh, that's a nice colored butterfly. Okay, let's see here. Tear this down, see what happens. So that's kind of big. Well, I wanted to keep the postcard, but excuse me, swallowed a bug. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so gotta ink that. Butterfly. Got that, got that, got that. We don't know what we're gonna do with this one yet, so. All right, so butterfly, little saying. Maybe we could do something like that. Huh, why doesn't this work anywhere? There. Yeah, I don't. See, this could hang over a little ways on this side because this is in. Goodness sakes. Excuse me. this is on the inside of the journal. Just can't have anything sticking on the outside of the journal. So take off that little bit. Okay. Let's say we, oops, my butterfly's trying to fly away. Let's stick this one down. And this little sentiment will stick down. Okay. This guy, I still like it wrapping around. So we're gonna get that all glued up, and we're going to put it like that and just wrap it around onto the inside. Right? There we go. This little guy. It's just not working anywhere, is it? Just can't get it to work. But I wanted a little something there. All right. A little something. Aha. Like that. Okay, so this is just a little, it's kind of a cream color paper, but it's a little bit bright too. So we're just going to, and this is a sticker. So this is one of the things that came in the Your Creative Studio kit from March. If you want to check out what's in the kit, I do have an unboxing video I released earlier that actually shows you everything that's in the box. And last I checked, the box was still available. So that's what's nice. I mean, so many times you watch one of these unboxings and it's like, oh, wow, this is, you know, great stuff. The problem is the unboxing is for something that was available months ago, right? And you couldn't hope to get it now. It's a little disappointing. Okay, so I think that's sticking out quite a bit. I don't know that that would wear very well over time. So I'm just going to take that down a little bit more. Okay, so put this down. Oops. We don't want our flower to be upside down, do we? Well, I think I want it like that. Okay. Alright, let's just get some glue on this boy. Get that down and some glue on this flower. Be careful we don't tear off some of those bits. Uh-oh, it's starting to get sticky over here. Alright, so I think just like that. rid of that blue page before something else sticks down to it. And I think we've just lost being able to use this anywhere. Yeah, so next time. Okay, so there we are. Now we want to make our journaling cards. So what do I have here? Do I have anything that's... Well, this would work because this is cardstock. So at least for one side anyway, it'll work. Let's see about this. And let's get the edges torn down. And this side. Right. Now, does that fit? No, it does not. So let's just right there. So right about there, I think. Let's see. Uh-oh. Oh my, hang on, wait a minute. Everything is falling over here. I had a big upset there. Okay. So that'll go in right like that. Up. Now I think I want to back this because even though it's cardstock, it is not as solid as I would like. So let's just get this all glued up on the back side. Okay, like this. Ah, glued my finger. Not good. And let's see. Which way is up and down? I'm just going to put that there like that. I glued my finger. There we go. I like when the glue stick dries. It, I don't know, it just makes it even thicker, if you understand what I mean. I haven't noticed that with other glues, but with the glue stick, once it dries, it's like another layer. Let's see, get this all cut down. I'm just kind of, you know, doing my best to make the edge not, you know, totally smooth. Trying to keep that tear look. Okay. Let's do some more inking here. Now we have some spots that need to be touched up. Okay. Right. Now we want to add a little pull thing. So what do we want to do? I really liked how these came out, so let's just see about that. There's one. So get one of those. Yeah, these came in that, oops, oh, almost dumped the whole thing, in that Your Creative Studio. All these labels, all different sizes and shapes. Some are blank, some have lines. I just wonder if we can use, I used a couple before, but I might have used all the ones that were that shape. Let's see about this one. These are all stickers too, which is really cool. And what I did was I took some of them and here's one. Actually, this stamp came in the kit too. I really like that. But yeah, I took some of them and actually stamped them. Like this. So I kind of made my own little ephemera things. Okay, so we're going to bend this in half. Since most of us are not lucky enough to have a whale's tail punch, you know, I was looking on eBay for one. Oh my goodness. They want $150 for a whale's tail punch. Now, isn't that just ridiculous? I'm not feeding into that nonsense. So I am not going to feed into that nonsense at all. That's just ridiculous. So I'll do without. There's ways to do a whale's tail using a circular punch that works pretty well. I mean, of course, it's not exact. And there's some you can get, I mean, there's some digitals that you can print out that are whale's tails that you can cut out. And then once you have the shape, like here, once you have that shape, well, you could just, you know, trace around that and draw out and, you know, make your own. There we go. See, I put one of the smaller ones in the middle of that, and this is a sticker. We got to remember, you know, what happens when you glue down a sticker without taking off the backing. I'm going to go ahead and add some glue stick to this just to make doubly sure. I'm not sure how good the sticker is, if that makes sense. Okay, so we just want to put this kind of right like that. Stick that down. And now you have your little journaling card that you can slide in there, right? And you do the same thing, making the second one to put on this side. Or you can make two smaller ones, or, you know, whatever you want to do. Maybe you don't want to do anything at all on this side. Maybe you want to keep this as a tuck spot, you know, on a page. So you can do that too. Okay, so there's a journals page. Okay, so yeah, we just put it on the end of our page like so, and we can have our journaling card, and on this side it could just be a tuck spot. Okay, so this one I left a little longer than the paper. So you see, hopefully you can see how this envelope is a little bit longer than what the paper is on both sides. Just a tad, not a whole lot. But when you put it on the outside of your journal page, you can just run a thin little bead of glue and glue on both sides like this. Does that make sense? So yeah, you don't want to do anything until you are putting it in the journal. And then you have your journaling card on one side. You can make journaling card for this side, or just save it as a tuck spot. So anyway, thanks for joining me today. I hope this gave you some inspiration. Let me know what you come up with, and you know, how you might change or make this better. Until the next time, guys, take care of you, love each other, and I'll see you again. Bye.